Hello and welcome back to the Pitch Pod. This is your host, Jeff Stebbins. And today we're going to take a look at the upcoming Premier League match. It is Arsenal versus Liverpool. Two of the heavy hitters of the English Premier League going at it this upcoming Sunday, October 27th. Looking at the overall standings as we approach this match, Liverpool is in first with 21 points. Arsenal is currently sitting in third at 17 points. So it is a fairly close race this year thus far, with Man City sitting right between with 20 points thus far this season. We're looking ahead. This is going to be match day 9, so quite a bit of the season to go, and who knows how it's going to end. I could take a guess with Man City at the top of the table, but it's early. You don't know these things. But we do know that currently Liverpool and Arsenal are sitting in pretty good positions as we approach match day 9. Games taking place at the Gunners Stadium, so Arsenal has got to be pretty happy about that, with the exception, though, that they're missing one of their star players and major goal scorers in Saka. It's been reported that he's going to miss this match. He'll probably make a return fairly soon, as it doesn't seem to be an overly serious injury, but he, at least Arteta is currently saying that it looks like the likelihood of him playing this upcoming match is not high. In Saka's absence, it's notable that Arsenal's other players have been stepping up. And one of the players I want to briefly mention for Arsenal is Martinelli, the Brazilian winger. I do see him as an impact player, and in the past I've criticized him as giving away too many turnovers, being a little bit too careless with the ball. But I do see him stepping up in these recent matches, and who knows, maybe this is a turning point in his career, as he's still only 23 years old and has room to grow. So I've been pretty excited because years ago I saw his potential, as I think many people have commented on, but there's been some frustrating moments in his career, including turnovers and decision making in the attacking last third there in crucial moments of the game. So I'm pretty excited to see that, and I hope he continues that progress, and I'm sure Gunners fans would rejoice in that. But yeah, it is notable that Saka, their star player, is going to be out. I'm sure Arteta is going to put together the best lineup he can as far as formation goes, to be determined. But he is willing to mix things up, and as far as that goes. On the other side, we're looking at Liverpool, and there is some speculation on how they do this season without their legendary manager at the helm. But thus far this season, they seem to be doing just fine under the reign of their new coach, Arne Slot. And they're currently sitting first in the Premier League, as I previously mentioned, with some big wins as of late. It's notable that they don't win by a lot, so, that same problem of the past is still with them. It's their ability to put the ball in the back of the net, but they're getting the job done thus far with what they have to work with. The veteran Salah, he's always a threat, and even though he's older now, he still is very quick and dangerous. He's probably going to be the most likely one to take the PK if that opportunity arises as captain of Liverpool. Or even a Virgil van Dijk on corner kick and set plays. He's a defender, well known in that position, but I always like to mention the possibility of him getting the head on the ball on those set pieces, specifically corners. It's hard to defend someone that big, that strong. So I would definitely look for him to be in the mix at some point throughout the match. Thus far, the win probability, it's looking like most people think that Arsenal is going to pull this one off, 39% likelihood. Liverpool, 33% likelihood of winning, and the draw possibility is the remaining 28%. That seems pretty fair. I would agree. It's going to be a close match. I don't see this one being a high scoring game. So that would mean that if Arsenal were to win, I would think it'd be by 1 or 2 goals at most. If they do win, that is. And it's definitely a big if, even though they have the home pitch advantage. You can't discount Liverpool and what they've done thus far this season. At this stage of the season, and with where these two teams sit in the table, I think that they both would be pretty satisfied to come out of this with a draw and picking up 1 point each. And I just say that because, again, Arsenal has a couple players absent at the moment, and Liverpool going into Arsenal and coming away with a draw. That's pretty good for any squad. So I think we're going to see a draw this match. The question is how many goals are going to be in this one, and based on what I've seen so far this season, I'm going to lend itself to I'm going to say 1-1 draw. Maybe not the most exciting match to see, but it's definitely going to be a well contested, well played match. That's for sure, with these two heavy hitters going at it. So it should be fun. Hopefully, everyone out there gets a chance to tune in and watch. Thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. Please hit that like, that subscribe. That's a great way to support us here at the Pitch Pod. And again, let the record show I have this going down in a 1-1 draw. Arsenal v Liverpool. Should be fun. Till next time.